Hello Internet, welcome back to RimWorld. We're going to be setting up a exterior wall so that we can build another geothermal generator. In fact, what we will do is mark the geothermal generator so we know how big we need to make this wall area. Go ahead and drag this down. We probably should give one space just in case we need to maneuver around there. So we will go one over. Yes, one over. Come down. Just in case we, for some reason, need to walk around it. And I guess we just go all the way back to the wall. I think we'll be fine. And we will set up a door, which, knowing Vaughn, he will open the door. He will take out the wall, basically, to build this. We're going to wait. We're going to build everything else first, I think. Do we have all the materials for this? We probably should have enough steel for this. Where is steel? 369. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's probably enough for... We probably have enough bricks as well. Let's just build... Okay. Build a slate door into the side of it. And then once we've constructed it fully, then we will take the wall out to put the door here. Meerkat, how good are you at constructing? I don't know if I want you doing this. Meerkat, bio. Pretty okay. So I think that that's fine. He may end up failing a couple of times, but it's not such a big deal. Did not notice one of our batteries had died. Really need more power, and probably will expand into more batteries at some point as well. Unless there's advanced batteries we unlock later, which I kind of feel like there should be, but I don't know if there are. Bionics would be great. I would love to be able to make bionics. So we might push towards that. Actually, that requires quite a lot of things before we would get there. What does advanced fabrication do? Standard component. Okay. So what else is going on with me? Let's do some commentary. Well, really nothing. The holidays are coming. Actually, that's not true. The worst work day of my year is this week. Every year on this particular date, we have a ton of stuff that we have to do. It's a huge pain in the butt. It takes many extra hours of work. It involves manual labor, which really sucks. And so basically, all day, there's a day this week where all day I will be spending my time. I mean, honestly, I could just say being miserable because I think that that's perfectly fair. But yeah, it's a nightmare. It's going to take a lot of time, and it's just going to be frustrating and irritating, and I'm not excited to have that happening. So, yeah, that's a real bummer this week. Other than that, I mean, I guess we'll go back to pulling random questions from our question generator. Whitlock. Oh, everyone's asleep. Whitlock, wake up and go meet with them. I don't care if you wake up in the middle of the night because all you do is research anyway. Dromedary. Large land mammal adapted to arid environments. This is the creature we saw previously, and I wanted to talk about it. Nourishing milk and wool and leather and pack animals. So that's all very neat and whatnot. I don't think we want an animal. We could sell one of our muffalos. Not worth very much, actually. These are both pregnant, which we will decide eventually what we're going to do with the calves. I think they take a really long time to grow into adulthood, if I remember right. So we'll address that as we go, of course. We do have a lot of leather we could sell. Is there anything we don't have a lot of that we probably won't be getting more of? Like, yeah, fox stuff. I mean, do we really want to sell and get more gold or silver? If we sell a lot of stuff and we get more silver, we're going to be more wealthy in the colony. I mean, I guess not. I don't understand why the wealth is constantly going up when we do things like we sell materials and we get less cash than they're actually worth. You would think our values would go down, but it doesn't seem to work that way. We have buffalo wool we could sell. I think we'll sell stuff like the bird skin and the Panther fur we only have 2 of for some reason. We can sell the fox fur. We're not going to come across a whole lot of those. We could buy herbal medicine, but I don't think that that's worth it at this point. You can have all my ambrosia. You can have all the go juice. I do not want that around my people. We could sell some clothing. It seems like we're not wearing these clothes. I don't know why. I thought come summertime they would swap out to like lighter clothing, but it seems like they wore their parkas all year long, so I'm not really sure what that's about. A pack of wool tribal headdress. Social impact plus 15%. Improves social impact. I'm good. Psychic foil helmet. Thin helmet containing finely tuned sheets of psychically absorbative foil. Reduces the impact of psychic waves. Oh, so like the psychic soothes and whatnot would be reduced? That's pretty interesting. I didn't think that would be a thing. Anyway, I think we've been in this menu long enough. We could buy some retrievers, which would help with our hauling duties, but I don't think we're going to do that. Oh, in fact, you know, we had those stones that were not getting hauled. That's because we never expanded the zone of the carnivores. So what we'll do is expand carnivores to include our new hauling area, of course, so they can haul in there. And really don't want them near our crops. I don't think there's any reason for them to go in there. I don't think that carnivores will eat the grass and the goods. So I don't think we need to worry too much about that. So we'll let them in there. We'll even let them come in for social reasons if they want to hang out with people who are in the rec rooms. No bedrooms, though. We don't want them in any bedrooms. I don't know why I have this not available to them. They can come up here. It's fine. Worst case scenario, they add some animal filth, but that's really not a big deal. And of course, they're allowed to go in there and pick at corpses if they want to, which is perfectly fine by me. So, yep, there we go. Okay, we did get some silver out of that deal. 234 silver. It's not a lot, but it's something. Still have plenty of steel. I guess, yeah, they didn't build this yet. They'll get there. They'll get there. Our power is stabilizing to the point where we are storing more power than we're using, which is good. I do wish there was a button. There is a button. I can just turn this off. So currently it needs 700 watts. Someone come flip this so I can see what it uses. Still 700 watts. So I don't know what toggling the power did. I don't know if that means it's not using that anymore. But obviously we don't need power going to it if we're not using it. Let's go ahead and build this wall as well now. Since we hauled this out. We don't want this to be exposed to the hallway. Otherwise they'll be miserable the whole time that they're in the hall. Because they'll see all that crap laying around. And it will be very disappointing to them. Very unhappy. Why are there bricks in here? Stop, Pixie. Why are you putting bricks in there? This is the critical stockpile for bricks. They don't go there. We really need to get rid of some of this crap. We can make a woodshed. People from... Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's neat. Goodbye. Have a nice day. We could build like a little shack for wood storage. Because this stuff doesn't go bad if it's outside and unroofed. The stone blocks. So if we made like a little thing. I think wood does decay over time. Anyway, let's get a random question from our questionator. Because I need something to talk about. What animal or insect do you wish humans could eradicate? I'm not a fan of beetles, which is a weird thing to say. But, yeah, if I had to pick an insect to go away and never come back, any kind of beetle. Because I remember basically living at a friend's house when I was a teenager. And we would sleep on the floor and stuff. And literally there were many nights when I would wake up because a needle bit the living crap out of me. A beetle, for no reason, just bit the living crap out of me. And they pinch so hard and it hurts so bad and I hate them. So Kimmy and Meerkat are now an item, which in a lot of ways is good because what that will allow us to do is build them a... What is a royal bed? Oh, it has gold in your dreams. We will build them a nice big slate bed. We'll just build it there. And what that will do is pull Kimmy out of the hospital room, which means we can use up fewer bedrooms, basically. And Kimmy and Meerkat can sleep together. They are currently, she is 20, Meerkat is 19. They both seem like perfectly fine people. They're both a little dumb labor side of things, but that's okay. Still have not built this. There is a door there now, so we can safely build the slate door here, which we were waiting for until this was fully confined because we didn't want to, you know, have them deconstruct this wall and have our base be exposed. We will also then run a power conduit from that all the way up to our current incoming power situation. Everything should be connected at this point. We had quite a lot of trouble making sure that our power was all connected previously, so hopefully that is no longer an issue. Cotton plant died because of the cold. Yeah, well, that's gonna happen. Yeah, other than that, insects don't really bother me. I guess roaches. When I was a kid and we were very poor and we lived in the city, we had roaches, which really freaked me out. Not a big fan of bugs in general. Spiders, I don't like seeing spiders. I like spiders because they kill other bugs, but like, I don't ever want to see you, spider. Like, if you're going to live in my house, you could have at least have the decency to not be around when I'm around, you know? So, not a huge fan of spiders. But I would never wish for them to die. Why are these partially damaged? I guess because the power went out. So they started dying. So, yeah, that's concerning. We're going to need more steel. We could turn her loose to start making steel slag again. I do think we have enough bricks for the time being. So what we will do is toggle this back on, and we will set this up to do, I don't know, 15 times to get some more steel. And we will suspend our brick making for the time being. Really need to pull this wood out of there. Everything in here is taking up valuable space. And these bricks also need to not be here. Once again, I cannot click on the items. So these blocks are supposed to go here. And they're supposed to go here at a critical priority, which means it should be more important for them to go there than to go here. So instead of that, we will... No, I want the... Yes, this... And we're going to disallow... is it chunks? No. Is it raw resources? Stone blocks. Uncheck. This stuff can all still go there. We'll get a wood shed made, I think, because this wood is taking up a lot of our spaces here. So why don't we also set up to build a little bit out of wood. We'll build just a little wood shack here, which we will put a regular wood door in, wooden door, and we'll set up this to hold the wood, and then we'll put a zone, stockpile zone, and mark this as wood only, clear all, and then we will make wood. Boom. And then we will disallow wood from this storage, just to keep things a little bit separate, just to keep things a little bit more organized. Did you build my other power? You did, except for this. So mine this. Kind of thought you would understand that that's what I wanted you to do. Man, these power cables look weird. Power. I mean, it's all connected, I guess. So that's fine. And then build the power conduit. Great. I'll take care of that. They'll start hauling the wood out of there as well, which is great. We've got these set up. It should be warm enough in here that we're not gonna risk the plants dying. We have the double bed built, so we will assign Kimmy and we will assign Meerkat to this bed, and then we will... It's good. This is also good. Deconstruct this. You know, I think we can also deconstruct this. And we can... Oh, it's excellent. I mean, I guess we'll hang on to that. Although, honestly, every time I need a chair, I forget we have one in storage. So, I don't know how much that really matters. Let's go... Let's try to progress further down this tree. Multi-analyzer. Increases research speed, allows higher tier research projects. Yeah, because none of these really interest me. Long-range mineral scanner... Detect precious minerals across the planet. Can be tuned to find a specific mineral. Okay. I don't... Why do I need that? Multi-analyzer? Maybe that's so you can go off the map to go and, like, say we need gold. I think some of the advanced research stuff requires gold. So maybe we're supposed to long-range search for it and then go elsewhere to find it. I'm not sure how that works. Why is there a table in here? This also is supposed to be in the prisoner section. And why not give them the chair that we weren't using? Oh, we can't because of the light there. And we'll install this one as well. So now prisoners have a place to eat. Great. I notice you're not using hay to make kibble. Oh, we're out of kibble. Oh no, I'm so bad at life. Unsuspend. She just drops it on the ground, and then it doesn't count as being in. I don't know. Turtle's relaxing. I'm gonna keep my eyes on Turtle today. I want to see if she goes to make kibble, and if she does, I want her to use the hay. If at all possible. You would think she'd default to the hay. She does not. So hay goes bad, right? Yeah. So if we put it closer to her, I mean, let's just forbid everything. So now she has to use the hay. Right? Oh, and she took it immediately? That's nice of you. Meat, hay, great. How much hay are you using? 20 hay per set of kibble. We didn't get that much hay, and that made 50 kibble. That's not very much. I thought the hay would be like super efficient because it's obviously meant specifically for that. But I guess not. Unforbid. So she can go ahead and make that stuff. That's fine. Harvesting more rice. We get such small amounts of rice from the hydroponics that I don't think that this is like a sustainable, like we could live off this food forever kind of thing. So I think it might be prudent to set up an exterior grow zone where it's using actual soil to grow, which will be slower, but I think we'll have a better yield just because this is such a small number of stuff and rice doesn't give very big yield. Maybe we should just use like potatoes or something that has much better yield but a slower grow time. I don't know. So we look like we're good on kibble. I don't see meals anywhere because I'm an idiot and suspended. So they're eating raw ingredients and survival meals. Yeah, all of our survival meals. So dumb. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I don't like insects. Anyway, let's get a different question. How often do you curse? Well, I try not to swear in YouTube videos because I think it turns a lot of people off. And I personally, doe revenge. Can you handle this, Kimmy? You're being a coward and fleeing? I mean, you're pretty close to base. If you have to run, you can run. Why don't you run? Let's run back to base. We'll let... You know what? No, we're not going to do that. Vaughn, where are you? Who's closest? Whitlock, probably. Whitlock. Draft. See if you can make it out this door as Kimmy retreats. And hopefully the two of you can pretty easily kill this doe. Without anyone taking any damage. Like, obviously they can kill it. It's just a question of, does anyone take damage while fighting it? Okay, great. Undraft. Kimmy, no. Haul this. You're already right here. Why wouldn't you haul this? Yeah, I curse kind of a lot in my casual life. I try not to. Really bothers me when I meet people who curse every other word. It's just not something that really appeals to me. Why is there wood in this zone? Why is this even still a stockpile zone? Get rid of this. Why? They moved all the wood out of here. And instead of moving it to the one place, I mean, I didn't make it critical, I guess. So I disallowed it in here, and they were like, all right, well, we'll move it to this one. But we don't want it in that one. We want it in here. So that's not great, but it's something. It's progress, I guess. So Meerkat and Kimmy, are in a relationship. Kimmy and Meerkat's room. Okay. Oh, and they're getting some loving. Good for them. Yeah, so I try not to curse. I'm not very good at not cursing. I tend to swear pretty often, especially when I'm frustrated, which happens pretty kind of a lot. If you watch the channel, probably know that I occasionally get pretty freaking mad at video games. Particularly Tome in particular is one that I did not have a great reaction to. I got a little bit aggressive in that game, a little bit angry at the game, and just yeah, it really depends. It's mostly only when I'm frustrated. We have a raid group of tribes people. I mean, probably nothing. Yeah, just some bows. Most of them are going to fall to our traps because they're not really armored or anything. I would imagine that they're not going to attack the exterior at all. They're going to come through here. So we will... Are you attacking immediately? I've already forgotten. What are you doing? Various? Female archer? I mean, you don't have... You are milling about. Okay. So... Why is there so much blood over here? What happened? Animal apocalypse. Maybe everyone dying from those toxic fallout stuff. We're going to, once we get the message they're attacking, we will post everyone up. In fact, we can go ahead and flip this. Flip. We'll go ahead and deploy people. We'll keep Vaughn up front with the auto shotgun. We really should put more sandbags right here in the future. Definitely something to keep in mind. Turtle, you have the bolt action. You can be a little further back. Again, I don't even know how far inside they'll make it. And Meerkat also has a shotgun. We'll put him over here. And yeah, should be fine. Turtle, flip this switch. And come on back. Who is left? Pixie. Pixie is doing slag. Yeah. Pixie, you're currently going to be restricted to people safe. Pixie, people safe. That way she doesn't go out to get slag chunks or anything and get herself killed. Just as a precaution, we will move the animals indoors. They're beginning their assault. Hopefully, again, they follow our bottleneck. They don't attack our exterior walls. Great. So they should die pretty easily. And one shot was fired, and then they're fleeing. They're all dead. Oh, you're not dead. Let's take a look at their bios. Vengeful child. He's nimble and tough, but he's incapable of caring, which can be a little bit of an issue. Nimble. 15 melee dodge chance. So he's a pretty good combatant. Social, intellectual, crafting. Wouldn't hurt to have another crafter. Melee shooting also very good. Incapable of carrying. He is a fast walker, but he is greedy. Mood loss if she doesn't get what she wants. I mean, and we're pretty balanced between male and female, so I don't feel like that. Oh, artistic? Yes. Whitlock. How dangerous are you? Death in 8 hours. Capture Guaxigo, which is going to be just a nightmare to pronounce. And then I think Guakai. I mean, I just kind of want you to die. Oh, you're age 60? Yeah, let's check their ages as well. 54 is not amazing. It's not great. Older people develop health issues and stuff in the game, so you usually want people in their 30s or 20s or whatever. But yeah, this person has a decent cooking skill, which we could use in a pinch. They have a lot of passions, which is good, but we primarily are going to use them to make art or craft, I think. And then as a backup shooter. Although, do we really want another person, another mouth to feed? We have 6 colonists. We have been struggling a little bit food-wise. I feel like our food stores are not as amazing as they could be. Although, we'll be able to plan again in like 30 days. Is it really that big of a deal? Neither of them have a passion for cooking, so I would like... If I was going to take someone in, I would like them to be a full-time cook. I think we could make Guaxigo our cook and artist, which would free turtle up to do other things around the base. I think we're gonna let them die. We could capture and release them. Who are you from? Greystone Confederacy? How do I check hostile people? Okay, I don't know how to check factions. Factions. Greystone Confederacy -50 hostile. We could save and release them. We could do that. I mean, it just seems cruel to go over and beat them to death. I also don't really want your bows, but I guess I'll take them. So, yeah, capture. And we're going to need another bed. Structure. I mean, at this point, we're taking on 2 mouths to feed temporarily, which is not great, but it's something. Capture. Everyone else undraft. Kimmy, where are you going? Oh, you're going to hunt. Very good. So we will capture them, we will treat them, and we will release them. It will give us somewhat of a hostility reduction from that group, I think. Not really sure how that works, but I just can't really bring myself to leave them to die out there. And we do have a fair bit of herbal medicine, so I'm not super concerned about that. Caravan request. I have no plasteel, so this is not really something we're gonna do here, I think. Yep, sorry. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. No longer incapable of walking. Yeah, so we're gonna set them to be released. Release. Release. So once they've been healed, they will be freed or partially healed to the point where they can walk or whatever. Then they'll walk away, which is fine. Spoils in 2.1 year. Yeah, okay. Pretty okay. We have a lot of. Why is this human corpse here? Whitlock, do me a favor. Barry. Haul. Yeah, haul this person. I'm not sure why they came in here in the first place. We're gonna mark this so that they don't bring human corpses in here. Corpses, human-like. Define human-like. So human. Yeah, don't bring humans in here. Go Barry. Great. And we have a lot of things to butcher. Simple meals. Who did I have set up? Whitlock was our other butcherer. Yeah, go ahead and watch TV, my friend. Do you? I don't want to force him to. Kimmy or Turtle, clean, please. Why does this not have power? What does this mean? Red blotch. Broken down. Vaughn, fix this. How are we doing on components? I feel like we should not have very many. We appear to have one component. That's a problem. So we did get a benefit from releasing that person. They're slightly less hostile than they used to be. Not enough to make them friendly or anything, but, you know. Can we make... Wait a minute. We can make components. Add bill. Oh, you can make cochlear implants? That's awesome. We can make... Can we make components? I could swear that you could craft components. Let's look at research. Fabrication, maybe. From component assembly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and we're going to need a lot of steel for that, which we really don't have. Although Kimmy or Pixie should be making steel from scrap, which is great. So that person is now capable of walking. I believe that means that they will be released very soon, which should again give us a bump in our reputation with that other faction. We should have no power issues currently because we have so much from thermal, geothermal energy, or steam geyser energy, or whatever it's called. How much steel did I say we had? 204. We could expand our hydroponics again. We'll build a single additional hydroponic, and we're going to convert, I think, more of this to potato. Nope. Wrong button. Potato. Social training. What is this? Oh my god. I looked all over the internet, and everywhere it said you can't rename the animal until they are given a name by your colonists, but that must have been an old version. There's a rename button right there. So probably I got some comments about that. I haven't seen those yet. I'm currently, I mean, this is episode 21. I put like episode 4 up on the channel today. So I haven't seen you yelling at me about renaming animals. I'm sorry. We'll do that in the next episode. For now, we're going to call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back with more RimWorld in the near future, and I'll see you next time.